Now to another boxing legend joining us tonight.
And Mike said if he ever fought Floyd, he said he would have to fight him dirty to beat him because his defense is so good. But this is a special exhibition.
What happens when one of boxing's most feared fighters shares a stage with the sport's ultimate perfectionist? When unbridled aggression meets calculated brilliance. That was the scene at the Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Mike Tyson press conference, a showdown few imagined. Almost immediately, Tyson locked eyes with Mayweather and delivered words that silenced the room. "I will hurt you." The tension was palpable, even through the screen. This matchup isn't just about two legends facing off. It's personal, filled with layers of ego, rivalry, and unresolved history.
But he older, but he way bigger. He great, but he younger, but he way smaller. It's kind of, is he really gonna come in and try to kill him? And if he did do that, what would people think about him? You understand where I'm coming from? So it's like, for me, it's a no-win for Mike. Because if you come out and smash Floyd, people gonna say, why would you do that to him? You know you're a heavyweight, he ain't never been no heavyweight. You feel me? If Floyd comes out and outbox Mike, okay, they would live with that, but Mike can't win. If he wins, he's not gonna be good. If he loses, he's not gonna be good. So it's no win for Mike. So it's like, for me.
But Mike is gonna win though.
I understand, but I'm looking, yeah, he is gonna win that, but what I'm saying, for me, the money he'll win, yes, but outside of that, everything else is a loss. And like they say, to me,
I don't think he cares though at this point.
He probably don't, but all money ain't good money. But he probably don't care.
Mike is a businessman.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
That's what I think.
Okay, so if he's a businessman, he's gonna win at the bank, but he's gonna lose in the ring. That's quite obvious.
Maybe it's the little kid in me, the fan, the boxing fan.
Yeah.
Like, I know Floyd is older.
Yeah.
I know Mike is older.
Yeah.
But I want to see what happened. I want to see how this thing play out.
The energy in the room was electric. Tyson entered first, composed yet intimidating. Then Floyd Mayweather Jr. made his entrance, exuding his signature money persona, diamond-studded, shades on, and carrying himself like he ruled the world.
Doing great, I feel good. Working hard each and every day, and I can't.
But the mood shifted in an instant. Tyson leaned in, locked eyes with Floyd Mayweather Jr., and started landing verbal jabs. This wasn't idle chatter. You could feel the intent in his gaze. For Tyson, this wasn't an exhibition. It was personal payback. Suddenly, the press room erupted, cameras flashing, security stepping forward, and Mayweather wearing his usual smirk, though his body language hinted at tension. Here's the twist. This bout wasn't originally planned as Tyson versus Mayweather. The initial matchup was meant to be Roy Jones Jr. against Mayweather. Roy had been challenging Floyd for months, even saying he'd adjust his weight and wait to make it happen. He wanted that showdown.
He did, and that's fine. I went out of my way to show him a little bit now. You want to fight? Come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well,
Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me.
You think there's a possibility, Roy? Like, we might get this exhibition?
Ain't gonna be no exhibition. I want it real. Ain't no sense being an exhibition. What we gonna play for? We both fight for real. What we playing for? Wasn't no exhibition. We didn't make it real. Exhibition for people playing. We ain't playing. I ain't anyway.
I mean, I'm being kind of lighthearted about this. You seem a little intense. I've interviewed you a lot of times. I don't think I've seen this look in your eye before.
Well, I mean, I don't bother nobody. I'm authorized. I can have my own opinion. If you got a problem with my opinion, then anything I say, I'll be willing to fight about. That's why I don't fuss much, because if I say it, I mean it. And if you want to do something about it, come on.
All right, real quickly.
Inside the ring, outside the ring, I don't care. Whatever you want to do it. That's where I'm built for this.
But Floyd Mayweather Jr. completely avoided that matchup. To add insult to injury, he later shared a video of himself watching Roy Jones Jr. get knocked out.
He's really been hurt. He's gone down before one time, but there was a perfect left hand. Roy never saw it coming. Roy is out. And Roy may be out of boxing. And that's why Carver wanted to be the counterpuncher, because he answered Roy's right hand with a perfect left-hand shot that knocked Jones out. There it was. One previous knockdown against Lou Vidal, that was a flash in Madison Square Garden in New York. This is the first time Roy Jones has been hammered by a power punch. and it's cost him. He wants to do or has to do. He's going to start doing it this round right now. I think he really realizes that he's getting jeopardy of losing the fight. Before he said it was okay. Well, he turned it up against.
And a left hand, and he pulled the canvas again for the second time in 2 fights. And for the second time in 2 fights, he's not going to get up, and he's been knocked out again.
Will we ever see Roy Jones in the ring again?
Not the one we are used to seeing, because we didn't see him tonight. We saw the guy who got knocked out by Crawford getting knocked out by Glenn.
And he is still out on the canvas. And hurt badly.
In our meeting yesterday, Roy Jones made it clear that he didn't think Crawford's knockout on him suggested he had deteriorated as a fighter. Quote, it's too complicated.
They don't lose at this stage, just a minute into potentially what is a 36-minute night, 12 3-minute rounds.
He's down.
He's gone.
When you become a legend, you become a legend, and Johnny Gray is on the verge of history. Johnny, here's Johnny survive. This is going to finish. He's on the land. The crowd roars. Gray fires. Yeah, he's stopped.
He's going to return to the land.
That one video sparked outrage for Roy Jones Jr. and humiliated him in front of the entire boxing world. Shortly after, Floyd Mayweather Jr. announced Mike Tyson as his next exhibition opponent. Why choose Tyson over Roy? The answer is straightforward: money and ego.
You know, ironing out everything, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be exciting for the people and the fans.
Are you going in there to put Mike down and you know, like, hey, this is not, we're going to have fun, we're going to throw a few punches, like, I'm taking this seriously?
Tyson's name alone draws attention. He's bigger, more intimidating, and commands a worldwide audience. For Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Do you respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like?
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Shabby was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could have retired at 80-0. You go ever top that? No. He just didn't stop, right? You got the 50 and you stopped because of Rocky Marciano.
Right.
So Rocky died. If he wouldn't die, he probably would have kept going too. So and then at the end, you fight a guy that's 0-0 for number 50. How can I respect it? Yeah. You feel me? So, I mean, I love Floyd, don't get it wrong, I'm not hating on Floyd, but come on, bro, you fight a guy that's 0-0, Conor McGregor was 0-0, and they let you do that?
Roy Jones Jr. took the matchup personally, calling it a circus and claiming that Floyd Mayweather Jr. avoided him because he knew he couldn't win. After that intense press conference, Roy's words feel more relevant than ever. Mayweather may have picked the wrong legend to provoke. The truth is, Mike Tyson and Floyd were never close. The tension didn't start in 2025. It's been brewing for decades. Tyson historically respected fighters who honored boxing's legacy, like Anthony Joshua, Joe Frazier, and George Foreman. But when Floyd claimed he was better than Muhammad Ali, it struck a raw nerve.
Ali, the same fighter that got beat by a fighter with 7 fights. Every time boxing come on, you don't bring up Muhammad Ali name. You don't bring up Mike Tyson name. You always bring up Floyd Mayweather name.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There you go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
There you go. Thank you, sir.
Mike Tyson fired back in an interview, calling Floyd Mayweather Jr. delusional. He acknowledged Floyd's talent, but insisted he's no Muhammad Ali. From that moment, the tension escalated into a full-blown rivalry. Tyson came to see Mayweather as an egomaniac who disrespected the sport that shaped him.
How do you feel about Floyd, though?
Huh?
How do you feel about
Awesome
Floyd?
fighter, great fighter. You know, he's a little too into himself. You know, he should be. I was the same way too, but you have to come to reality some way. You have to bring your head down to God. We're nothing to be fucking arrogant. You expect us to be ignorant and arrogant. Look where we came from.
That's why I asked the question earlier about you mentoring fighters, because I feel like Floyd looked at you growing up like every other fighter. And the persona and the lifestyle was like, growing up in the hood, we looked at it like, that's Mike Tyson. We see the cars, the jewelry, the flair. Like, you was a movie star. You was a hero.
I didn't see the Mayweather Jr., for his part, viewed Mike Tyson as a legend he could capitalize on. But that opportunity is happening now. Make no mistake, Tyson isn't stepping into the ring for money. He's stepping in to make an impact. He's been training intensely, old school gyms, heavy bag work, sparring with young pros, the whole regimen. While some critics said Tyson looked slow against Jake Paul, that was because he held back. This time, there's no restraint. Floyd is someone Tyson truly dislikes, and is bringing that intensity.
I believe really, truly, to my core, that they made an agreement where Mike Tyson was only going to hit him to the body full blast. It looked like every time he hit him to the head, he was kind of pulling back.
It just didn't seem like a real fight.
Right. It seemed like a fight to the body, though. Mike was hitting him to the body really hard, and I think he hurt Roy a bunch of times really hard.
Now, let's shift focus to Floyd Mayweather Jr. He isn't facing Tyson purely for entertainment. There's a bigger strategy at play. Just weeks before the press conference, Floyd suggested he's planning a genuine professional comeback, not just exhibition bouts. And his target? Terence Crawford. Floyd's pride won't let him accept that the boxing world now has a new best ever.
Thank you, GOAT, because you are the GOAT of this era. Terence Bud Crawford.
When Terence Crawford moved up in weight and decisively beat Canelo Alvarez, many began labeling him the GOAT of this era, a notion that didn't sit well with Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Terence Crawford is the best fighter on the planet. Pound for pound, he's that dude. In this 4-belt era, he is now the undisputed world champion 3 times over. 140 pounds, 147, now 168 pounds, claiming all the belts. You don't see people doing that very often. Going up against a guy who was perceived as being bigger and stronger, Crawford was strong. Crawford was strong enough to fend him off, strong enough to make him respect his own power. He used his jab, he used his distance. He had poise in the ring, he wasn't rattled. He backed up and moved when necessary and kept us different. He exchanged enough to gain respect when necessary. It was a brilliant, masterful fight on Terence Crawford's part.
Terence Crawford's ascent shook the boxing world. Initially seen as the smaller underdog, many expected Canelo Alvarez to dominate him. Instead, Crawford didn't just secure victory. He outclassed Canelo with precision, strategy, and a performance that felt both calculated and historic.
Crawford had the ability to fight backwards and stay composed, good defense, hands was always up, countering everything that Canelo was throwing at him. He was just a little more active fight. Canelo did hit him to the body, but it was pretty much all Terence Crawford.
I think some of what we saw from Canelo is what he has to resort to now to fight. Maybe he's dealt with some injuries to where he's not as mobile. It's just the pattern that he's put himself in for the last, 6 to 8 fights. That same pattern is why Bivol was able to get him.
He did not allow Canelo to get inside, man. As soon as Canelo would get into that certain range, you would jab him. We didn't see any lateral moves where he would throw, push off to the side, as we used to see Canelo Alvarez.
Canelo was almost smothering his shot because he couldn't stay at range with him. And Terence Crawford runs off counter combinations. It would be a wider margin if they fought again.
Then came the comment that reportedly set Floyd Mayweather Jr. off. Canelo Alvarez stated, "Terence Crawford is better than Floyd Mayweather." That remark hit hard. The same Canelo who once called Floyd his toughest opponent was now elevating Crawford above him. You could almost sense Floyd's ego shattering from afar. That moment ignited what many are calling the Money Mayweather comeback tour. One final run to prove he still reigns as the greatest.
I had to have 70 fights, 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of of all time.
You were.
So it's basically saying that
The greatest of all.
But here's the twist. The Tyson fight could derail Floyd's comeback plans before they even begin. For Tyson, it's a matter of pride. For Mayweather, it's everything. If he loses to a 5 feet 8 inches Mike Tyson, even in an exhibition, the internet will pounce. Casual fans won't care about weight differences. They'll just see Iron Mike taking him down, and that alone could tarnish Floyd's legacy. Even seasoned insiders are concerned. Calvin Ford, who has worked closely with Floyd and Gervonta Davis for years, warned that the fight feels too personal. And when fights turn personal, even the smartest boxers can make costly mistakes.
With the Mike Tyson exhibition fight.
Oh, man, hey, like I said, Mike don't like Floyd.
Appreciate it, man. Mike don't what?
He don't like Floyd. He always talk bad about Floyd.
Who the face of boxing, coach? Who the face of boxing today?
Who the face of the boxing?
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is, no?
Eddie Hearn labeled the matchup as disrespectful to the sport of boxing. But Floyd Mayweather Jr. isn't concerned. To him, it's about a bigger payday and another opportunity to prove he remains boxing's main attraction. Yet there's another layer. Roy Jones Jr. may not be stepping into the ring, but his presence and influence loom large over this fight.
To be 100 with you, I'm the type of guy, I don't hate on nobody. And I don't want to hate on nobody because I'm not really a hater like that. So it's like, if they're going to do it and make it something big for the public to see, and they're going to make money doing it, my hat goes off to them, more power to them. I'm not that kind of guy. You know, it's like, you know, you can sit there and pick it apart and say, well, Mike didn't look good against Jake, or this and that, or that and that, but it's not that. You know, it's like, maybe he had a bad night. We'll see what happens this time. So you should never hate on anybody making money in the sport, because that's what the sport is for. But my hat goes off to him. It's funny, but you know, that they would announce it the week of all the chaos I got going on, and the week before the Canelo fight. But somebody told me that there was going to be a big announcement like that coming around the time of the Canelo fight, and there it is. So that somebody was correct.
Roy Jones Jr. was the one who initially sought a fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr., and now that Floyd is facing Tyson, he reportedly feels betrayed. Sources and gyms suggest that Roy still plans to attend ringside, potentially to confront Floyd directly. If that unfolds, it could escalate into a full-blown backstage confrontation.
Roy, you know there's one question on my mind, and I appreciate you answering it. Does Floyd Mayweather want to smoke with Roy Jones Jr.?
Floyd Mayweather, anybody else that wants to smoke with Roy Jones, you know damn well they can get in on Floyd. Have they ever been a fight? That's one thing that's different from Roy, and that's the difference between Roy and Floyd. Floyd picked who he fought. Roy fought whoever the fuck came to my left. So don't get it, bro. You all made me cook.
They must have really forgot. They must have really forgot. Don't be sorry, Jim. Don't be sorry.
But no, anybody come my way, man, I'm always ready, bro. I don't care what it is.
Did you feel disrespect? Like, I mean, obviously you did feel disrespected.
He plays stupid games, you know what I mean? Like I said, when this man was supposed hemmed up over there in Dubai, I was one of the people that was trying to lobby to make sure he got home okay. You understand me? So no matter what the difference may be, I still respect you as a champion. Now, you're not my top 5, but I still respect you as a champion.
If you thought the first press conference was intense, the next ones promise even more chaos. With clips of Tyson's verbal jabs going viral, the energy has completely shifted. Mike Tyson isn't focused on showmanship. He's coming for blood, fueled by years of animosity toward Floyd Mayweather Jr. Every time Floyd boasts about being the greatest, Tyson just smirks, knowing exactly how to push his buttons. And without a doubt, he'll bring up Canelo's comment that Crawford is better, highlighting Floyd's insecurities.
Ready?
Canelo, choose one, please.
Guys, we gotta go. We don't.
Can you elaborate on why Crawford is better than Mayweather? Just a little bit of detail.
Oh, he can switch. He's very smart guy. He's better.
From a boxing standpoint, this fight is wild. Floyd Mayweather Jr. weighs roughly 155 pounds, while Mike Tyson.
And Mike Tyson hit Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, when you look at him, never took much damage in his career. Floyd hasn't been hit much. Floyd has all of his faculties about himself. He's still fine. Would he be willing to risk all that to go fight Mike Tyson Can Mike Tyson?
Floyd Mayweather Jr., he can maintain that perfection for multiple rounds against Mike Tyson.
Mayweather is a way better fighter than Mike Tyson, and I don't even understand how this is a debate. Mike Tyson had this aura about him, you know, this fear. He put fear in people's hearts. Floyd didn't make people fear him, but they dreaded to fight him. None other than Mike Tyson, the icon. Of course, we're gonna get 1 million people in the comment section thinking they know about the sport, but Floyd's been in the tougher fights, and he's just accomplished more.
Mike Tyson isn't stepping into the ring to trade jabs. He's aiming to dominate. If Floyd Mayweather Jr. wins, he solidifies his legend as untouchable, the man who even outsmarted Iron Mike. But a loss could shatter his entire TBE brand in an instant.
Speaking of boxing, do you think Floyd's the GOAT?
Oh, undeniably. I don't even think it's close. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
As far as like an actual fighter for fight, like fight for fight, pound for pound, the Floyd, how can he not be the greatest? Like as far as like he's never lost. He's the greatest defensive fighter without a doubt.
even close.
I don't even think it's a debate.
It's not a debate.
Floyd's been hit hard maybe 4 times in his career.
It's not a debate.
He's touched the floor 1 time, bro.
It's not a debate.
How do you fight 50 times and touch the floor?
This fight has become more than just boxing. It's ego clashing with legacy. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our future uploads. Share your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.